Welcome to the Make Life Your Bitch podcast. I'm your host, Brittany Alicia. Greatness is a decision and your birthright. You deserve to love the woman looking back at you in the mirror. This show is for the purpose-driven female entrepreneur who is committed to only counting the time she gets back up. The woman who is ready to ignite the flame within, find her voice, and use the power of her story to transform the lives of those around her. This is your weekly fuel to inspire you to action, where I'll be sharing inspirational stories, real talks with thought leaders and successful entrepreneurs from around the world, and provide you with actionable success strategies for creating a business you love. I'm a content marketing coach, and I'm committed to helping you as an online creator and entrepreneur wherever you are to turn your dreams into a reality, to help you transform your messaging so you can create a genuine connection with your audience and grow your income online. You are far more powerful and stronger than you will ever imagine. We are the warriors. You were born for this. Let's make life your bitch. Hello. Welcome to the Make Life Your Bitch podcast. This is your host, Brittany Alicia, and happy Monday. I am super excited and happy that you are, here with me on the podcast today because I am really excited about sharing an exciting announcement for you. So the last few weeks, we have been talking about the road to 10K. And last week I talked about the repurposing content, and I was going to go through and identify each specific way to repurpose a piece of content. But I'll be totally honest with you, through a podcast, I realize that's a little difficult because I am one of those people who really enjoys you being able to connect with me, and I like to actually see someone's face and see if they're getting it. One of the biggest things I always ask my clients in the mastermind is, does this make sense? Because if it doesn't, I always like to go deeper into it. So what I want to share with you is that this week, if you have not heard, there is a free masterclass happening inside the Make Life Your Bitch Lounge Facebook group. And what it's about is helping you repurpose content and also creating aligned content. So it is called Aligned AF, aligned as fuck content that converts. And it is focused on helping you really go through that shift of being able to create content that actually walks your audience from stranger to sale. And it's focused on helping you identify why your content is not converting, and then me actually giving you the steps in order to make that happen. Along with that, on Friday, we will be doing a Zoom call that is a Q&A for you to ask all your questions, where I'm also going to show you how to repurpose a single piece of content. So I'm really, like I said, I'm really excited about that because it's going to allow me to work with you directly. So if you are someone who's wanting, some private support or, more in a tight-knit setting that you want to actually pick my brain and ask me questions, I would absolutely love to have you. But the other thing is that, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so the next 3 days of the masterclass, what I've decided to do is they will be recorded inside the Facebook group. But maybe you are someone who, obviously, if you're listening to this, you love podcasts and you would rather, listen to a podcast while you're working and maybe driving, maybe chasing the kids around, making supper, all those things, because I know sometimes it is really difficult to sit in front of a computer and do the masterclass when you have life or other clients or anything like that. So what I've decided to do is I am going to be uploading all the calls onto the podcast here. So each day after we are complete, it will be at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. So as soon as the call is done, I will download it and I will get it up on the podcast here for you so that hopefully you can listen to it on your way home from work or while you're making supper that evening. Of course, I always like to include free resources, all of that. So if you head to the description here in the podcast for today's episode, I have 2 different free resources for you as of now. So the first one is actually signing up for the masterclass, and that way you get all the updates, you get any of the free resources I offer over the next 3 days. You get notified of any bonuses or trainings, anything like that. Of course, with everything we do, there's usually a launch behind it, right? So you'll get notified as to the really exciting bonuses I have coming. If you are someone who loves human design, I have something extra special that is going to be happening as well. And if you haven't heard, we will be doing a human design series here in the next few weeks on the podcast, which, is going to be really awesome. But it's a human design thing. I'm just going to what's the word? I'm just going to drop a little nugget. There's going to be something really special where you can actually get your human design chart read personally, focused on you being able to grow and expand your business your way, because I'm all about no one size fits all. So that's really cool about that. So make sure you listen in on that. So make sure you grab, like I said, the download for the masterclass itself. I'm also including a aligned AF content for repurposing content, and plus there's going to be 222 value add prompts on there. So in the past, you maybe have downloaded some freebies of prompts. I know I have some where there's engagement type posts. These 222 are specifically focused on helping you repurpose your content and being able to speak to the value behind what you are creating. So that is what to expect over the next 3 days coming up. So that is it for this episode. I just wanted to update you on everything that is exciting, that is coming. If you've been sitting on the edge of your seat waiting to repurpose content, it's here. I'm going to be talking about it, of course, over the next 3 days, but also with that Zoom call. Oh, I got the hiccups. With the Zoom call, it will be on there as well. The Zoom call will not be uploaded here. So if you can join us, I would absolutely love to have you. And I'll be sharing the link in the emails and that as well. So that is it for this episode. I trust that you are having an amazing Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. So go out there and make life your bitch. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Make Life Your Bitch podcast. If you enjoyed what you heard today, please share it with your bestie. And if you haven't already, subscribe, rate, and review the show on your favorite podcast player. If you have any questions, feedback, or compliments that you want to throw like confetti, you can reach me directly at podcast@makelifeyourbitch.co. Thanks for listening.